Today I'm going to show you an incredibly simple technique to create this gorgeous floating metallic effect in your abstract artwork. But first, let's make a textured background. I felt like using my hands today to make swirly shapes for my base layer. I'm using Kamenskas modelling compound, but you could use any type of texture paste or my homemade version if you've taken my course Texture and Flow. You can find links to everything in the description. Once the texture is completely dry, I spritz the whole surface with water to help the paint flow. Then I add my fluid paints. I'm using a variety of blues and greens today, and once they are all on the canvas, I will spray more water to increase the flow even further. The key to the metallic effect is for the surface to be really wet. Today I'm using one of my favourite types of brushes. This is a goat hair brush and it makes blending a dream. I'm using it with circular motions to blend the colours and dabbing motions to make a stippled, mottled effect. I make sure all of the canvas is covered and add even more water in places where I want the paint to flow together and become more kind of soft and dreamy. I don't want any harsh lines in this artwork. I'm adding a little bit more white for contrast and playing with the paint until I'm happy with the composition. Now for the exciting part. I'm spraying my metallic spray paint directly onto the wet paint. It has to be watery fluid paint for this to work. The movement of the paint is what makes the spray paint separate and float in this dreamy effect. I remember squealing out loud when I first discovered this technique. Doesn't it look gorgeous? The last thing I'm going to do is add some darker tones, as the blues have ended up without much contrast between dark and light. I'm applying a darker green with my sponge for this. Obviously, make sure the first layer is completely dry before adding more paint. Using a transparent colour over the metallic spray paint also looks absolutely gorgeous. So tell me, is this a technique you've seen or discovered before? I'd love to know if you have, how you use it, and how it works out for you if you do try it for the first time. If you liked this video, I'm sure you would love this popular one I made last year using scrap fabric. Click the link on screen to give it a watch. Until next time, my friends, happy creating.